Hi guys, this is I'm not really recording this on the 22nd of May, but this is, so yeah, I identify myself as a emo, but not really 80% emo, and 20% goth, because I do listen to post-punk most of the time, sometimes. And I don't listen to emo music, but I'm a bit of the emo scene. But anyway, yeah, this is my first ever video of goth related series this year, and I really wanted to do it this year, and now this is the time to do it. And I will do live streams to do episodes of goth, but this is like a special video to do with the 40th anniversary of goth. And yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, I am not. I watched loads of videos to do with goths and what is goth, what is not goth. And there was a video that said goths listen to gothic rock and some goths listen to pop, but I'm not sure that's true or not. If they're just kidding, or you know what I mean. But some people just say goths listen to rock, or goths listen to pop, post-punk, or goths listen to gothic rock. But I'm not really sure at the end of the day, because I've got a mixture of music to do with gothic literature, and goths back in the day in the 80s used to like books, used to listen to The Cure. And I'm into historic things, and that is a historic thingamabob with goth, and I can't remember what it was, but I looked up on Google what gothic history and whatever to do with the Romans or something like that. I'm not really sure, but yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, but I know that some people think back in the day some goths listened to Tears for Fears or Susie and the Banshees, The Cure, stuff like that, and yeah, and also Kate Bush. Some people used to listen to Kate Bush, but I got makeup at home, but I just stopped because I know another person who is also goth can't stand for doing makeup all the time. And have you heard of also the random goth couple on YouTube? They've done a recent video, sort of recent, that they can't stand being goth anymore, so they're having a break from it, or they're not being goth anymore. But I feel like I'm not really gothic. I'm more like an emo, but I don't look like an emo, but I definitely act like an emo, an 80%. But in 20%, I'm definitely a goth, because I do listen to some. And also, Christian, you can be a Christian and Buddhist or Sikhism. I'm not really sure, but I definitely know being Christian, you can also be a goth. Emo, you can be Christian as well. But yeah, it's complicated if you don't really understand it. But yeah, so this is another video, just a random special review. Because I got a playlist on YouTube called Dark Entries or Goth Parade or something like that. And I do listen to that. I especially like the music from Echo and the Bunnymen. It's called The Killing Moon. I do like that video, aka song. So I do like that as well. So I'm just saying I tend to identify myself as emo as well, but I really like the gothic, the 80s goth. I have an 80s soul to do with goths, and I do like I never really liked the 90s goths, but I do like the 80s goth, so I do like that. But yeah, what do you think? Put in the comments down below. And yeah, so I know that I watched a video some time ago thinking they listen to rock or gothic rock, but you can also listen to pop as well, but I'm not really sure that's true or not. But yeah, so welcome to another video, obviously, of 40th anniversary of Goth, and it's not really special because I'm not really showing you much interest because I did buy some clothes from Camden. I bought some really rubbish clothes from Shein, and Shein has really random goth clothes that just features stuff for skeletons, stuff like that. But I bought this shirt from Sports Direct. No sponsors. This video isn't sponsored by Sports Direct. I'm just wore this because but yeah, I do like. I'm not into skeletons or stuff like that, but yeah, I do. The thing is that with goths nowadays, they're all into skeletons and weird gothic music and stuff like that, and the goth music is really heavy, not the same as it used to be back in the day. But obviously, with goth, evolution has changed. So yeah, but anyway, I'm going to show you a clip of 80s goths, and what do you think?
No matter what the latest style in the shops is, there are always some kids who come up with their own look, and Grafton Street is their catwalk. At the moment there are lots of different groups around. They call themselves names like goths, cureheads, psychobillies, and they dress a certain way depending on the kind of music they like. We decided to check out some of these styles.
Though they obviously stand out from the crowd in distinct little groups, some aren't too fond of labels.
Are you a goth?
No.
Are you a curehead? Do you consider yourself a goth?
No, I suppose other people would, but I don't. Like, we just go for the more kind of vampire sides of things.
You're a goth as well, is that it?
I'm not.
What are you?
Nothing.
Are you a goth? No. Are you a curehead?
I couldn't afford to buy new tights every time I went out because they get ripped very easily, so I decided just to leave them and
Just rip and rip and rip.
yeah, and so that way they last much longer.
And what about all these rosary beads? And why do you wear them?
Well, the rosary beads are really classic goth jewellery, and this is sort of never seen one before. Yeah, my hippie ball. Yeah.
Well, could you describe your look for me? Tell me, do you always dress like this?
Yeah, it's just me on a normal day.
Well, where did you get everything? Tell me about the clothes.
This is my great aunt's cloak. I got this when I was in London. Christmas present and my mum's t-shirt.
Tell me why you're wearing a rosary bead. A lot of you are, and none of you have given me a satisfactory answer.
Well, basically because it matches my brooch, and I started wearing these ones, and it annoys adults.
And you like to annoy adults?
Oh yeah, they annoy us.
You want to look weirder than everybody else. Is that what you said?
I suppose, yeah. You want to just look different. You want, your own look, really. Well, when I was younger, like about maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I would have been a curehead, but like if you get more into it, like you want to be out of that, because the cureheads now would be considered a bit of a joke. They're just teeny boppy and they're only following one band, whereas like we listen to all that kind of music and all different things.
What do you call yourselves?
Gothic.
What does that mean?
It's just the type of music we like and the way we dress and the makeup, like it's the whole effect. We're called goths.
What do you call yourselves?
Cureheads.
Cureheads. Yeah. What are they?
Just things like the music, all the music you're into, like The Cure and stuff like that.
And just the way you dress, your hair.
Right, and you listen only to one group?
No. The Cure, the Smiths,
B-52.
And where did the look come from?
Well, it's Robert Smith, the lead singer. He sort of dresses like this, and he wears
Red lipstick and black eyeliner.
So yeah, they say they're cure heads, they say they're this, they say they're that, but you're not really sure if they're really goth. But then they transform. The next scene in that video obviously shows you that there's mods, there's rockers, there's skinheads and stuff like that. But I'm into goth at the moment. I'm not into all the other subcultures. And some people think I'm a grunge because I look grungy, but I'm not really sure. So. But I don't listen to, the thing is, I do listen to rock music, so I could be a grunge, because grunge also listens to rock music, but I'm not really into, the thing is, I'm into the grunge, the fairy grunge, but I'm not into grunge itself. And some people think that back in the day, that goths are into cigarettes. all subcultures you can smoke, obviously, but there was a specific thing back in the day when goths used to smoke even more than new romantics, than grunge, than modern rockers. Obviously, all the other subcultures out there you can smoke, but there was a specific time or specific thing that you can smoke to do with goth, but I'm not really sure. As again, I'm not into the historic 80s goths. I am into the 80s goths, but not into why it happened, what's happened with, and the thing is, it's a British subculture. So also New Romantics is a British subculture as well. But yeah, so yeah, that's all I want to say. And I know it's like, I don't know, 11 or 12 minutes long, but I mean, like, I don't know what else to say about it, because I really wanted to do obviously this is the 22nd of May, so I had to talk about something to do with goths. But I mean, like, yeah, what do you think? And I'll see you all next time with another goth video, hopefully, because I really want to talk more about goths. And there's really good videos out there that I showed you on my playlist to do with goths, and that was really interesting to look at if you haven't looked at it yet. So yeah, hope you have a good time, or a good day, or good night, or whatever, and I'll see you next time. Take care.
Well, I'm working.
You working? Where you work?
Well, believe it or not, I'm a nurse.
You're a nurse? Yeah. Where?
Dewsbury.
And what basically does that involve?
Well, I'm still training at the moment, so I work at Batley, Cliff and Dewsbury hospitals. I'm on casualty at the moment at Dewsbury.
Yeah, and are you working?
Well, I'm a part-time student and I'm unemployed besides that. I'm doing A-levels.
Yeah, okay. Where'd you get your hair done? You know, do you get it done specially at any special place, or do you do it yourself, or what?
We do it ourselves, really.
Yeah, I've got a friend who cuts my hair.
And what about all your clothes? Do you have to buy them at any special shop? Would you go to a certain shop, or
Make my own clothes.
Sorry, can you say that again?
I make my own clothes.
And what about you?
Well, get some made and then you just look around for whatever you fancy.
So what, you just basically buy what you want? If you see it, you buy it. You don't go anywhere special to buy your clothes or whatever?
Well, not really, no. Jumble sales are pretty good.
Yeah, second-hand shops.
Yeah.
So you go to a lot of jumble sales and second-hand shops to pick up that style of clothing?
Yeah. Oxfam's alright.
Oxfam. Yeah. And what sort of music, what's your favourite type of music, your favourite records?
Oh no, I don't know really. It's quite vast really.
Yeah, can you just give us one or two?
Well, like Glenn Miller, all that sound, and dear me, Cabaret Voltaire.
You say you like Glenn Miller, it's a bit out of date really, isn't it? You know, what makes you go for that style of music?
Oh no, it's quite good, it just inspires you. It's
You think it's good music, you know, it's got a good melody to it? Because, to be honest with you, I don't know a lot about that type of music. Now, as far as I can gather, most of it hasn't got much of a melody to it or much of a beat or whatever, like, you know, but I suppose that's sort of complete different from a lot of the other stuff he plays.
Well, yeah, it's just whatever gets you, isn't it, what you like. But I know, you just like it.
Yeah, and what about you? What's your favourite records, favourite style of music?
Well, basically what they play here is quite good. It's wide variety. I like Glenn Miller. It's nice to listen to and dance to him.
And what do you think about it when he, you know, plays stuff like the Monkeys theme and that sort of stuff?
It's good fun, and it's nice to dance to him. It's a change.
I think it breaks the evening up a little bit, you know, creates sort of a party atmosphere more than anything.
Yeah, you can't do just one sort of music. It's no good at all, really.
Okay, right, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Okay. And your names?
Michelle Lacey.
John Bennett.
Nancy Telsney.
And do you work or unemployed or what?
I go to college, Huddersfield.
Unemployed.
Sorry?
Unemployed.
Huddersfield.
Right, now, I've asked the other people I've interviewed, could you tell me about your clothes, your style of dress, where you get the clothes from?
Mostly second-hand places and stuff, and mostly I make them myself.
Yeah, some of the others said they got them from Oxfam shops and jumble sales, that type of place. Is that right?
Yeah, it's the most original places there is for that sort of clothes.
Yeah, and is that the same with you?
Yeah. Buy dresses and cut them up and just do anything with.
Well, so actually buy dresses and... Yeah, okay. And your outfit's a bit unusual to say the least. Did you make it yourself?
Yeah, I made it off a sheet off a bed.
You made it out of a bed sheet? Yeah, okay.
My sheets.
And your hairstyles, do you do them yourself or do you get them specially done?
Well, I went to an hairdresser's and they didn't cut it how I liked it, so I just do it on my own way.
What, so they didn't cut it how you wanted it to be cut, so you spiked it up like that?
Yeah.
And what about you?
I worked at that hairdresser's. I didn't do it. I got sacked the morning she came in for her hair doing.
It wasn't you that cut hair, was it?
Me. I would have done it. I'd have made a better job than what other woman did.
Yeah, okay. And what about you?
Supposed to be doing my hair, but it got sacked, so she did it, and it was awful. I had to do it myself.
So you was working at the hairdressers and you got sacked because someone cut her hair badly? No?
I got sacked the morning that these two were coming in for their hair doing. And I was going to do their hair, but she sacked me, so she did their hair and made a mess of it.
So that's why you got a hair cut how you didn't want it to be cut?
Yeah, it was sure.
Okay, now what sort of music do you like? Obviously you like this alternative style of music, but in particular, could you sort of make it a bit more specific?
Smiths mainly, and Echo and the Bunnymen, stuff like that. Out generally, just no particular taste, just absolutely out. Just depends.
Well, I like Alien Sex Fiend and the Specimen and the Cramps, Birthday Party, Virgin Prunes, Oatmeal
Stranglers, Soft Cell, things like that.
Now, a couple of the others were saying they like Glenn Miller. What do you think? So the Glenn Miller, I know it's about 30 years out of date, but what do you actually think to it?
She drags me up to dance. I don't like it at all.
No, I don't like it.